In the face of adversity, when the world seems to be crumbling around me, when every fiber of my being screams for rest, there's a voice inside me, a voice that whispers, then speaks, then shouts. I cannot give up. These 4 words, so simple, yet so powerful. I cannot give up. They're not just words, they're a mantra, a lifeline, a battle cry. You see, giving up is easy. Quitting is comfortable. Surrendering to the challenges life throws at us, that's the path of least resistance. But that path, it leads nowhere. It ends in regret, in what ifs, in dreams left unfulfilled. And that's not who I am. That's not who we are. We are fighters. We are dreamers. We are doers. And doers, they don't give up. Now, I'm not standing here telling you that it's easy. I'm not going to feed you some fairy tale about how if you just believe, everything will magically fall into place. No. The road is hard. The journey is long. There will be times when you fall, when you fail, when you feel like you can't take another step. But here's the thing, those moments, they're not the end of your story. They're the beginning of your comeback. They're the fire that forges your steel. They're the resistance that builds your strength. Every time you fall and get back up, you're telling the world, I cannot give up. Every time you fail and try again, you're declaring, I cannot give up. Every time you face a setback and keep pushing forward, you're shouting from the rooftops, I cannot give up. And let me tell you something, the world needs that spirit. The world needs your persistence, your resilience, your unwavering determination, because it's people like you, people who refuse to give up, who change the world. Think about it. Every great achievement in human history was made by someone who refused to give up. The Wright brothers didn't give up after their first failed flight attempt. They kept going, and they gave us the gift of aviation. Thomas Edison didn't give up after his first 1,000 failed attempts at the light bulb. He kept going, and he illuminated the world. And you know what? You're cut from the same cloth. You have that same spirit within you, that same fire, that same relentless drive. But I get it. Sometimes it feels like too much. Sometimes the mountain seems too high, the road too long, the challenge too great. In those moments, I want you to remember this. Giving up is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Whatever you're facing right now, it's temporary. It will pass. But if you give up, that's permanent. That's forever. So when you feel like giving up, I want you to do something for me. I want you to close your eyes and imagine 2 futures. In one future, you gave up. You threw in the towel. You surrendered to the challenge. What does that future look like? How do you feel in that future? Are you happy? Are you fulfilled? Or are you haunted by the ghost of what if? Now imagine the other future. The future where you didn't give up, where you pushed through the pain, fought through the fear, and kept going no matter what. What does that future look like? How does it feel to have persevered, to have conquered your challenges, to have achieved your dreams? That future, that's yours for the taking. But you have to be willing to fight for it. You have to be willing to declare in the face of every obstacle, every setback, every failure, I cannot give up. And here's the beautiful thing. Every time you refuse to give up, you get stronger. Every challenge you overcome builds your resilience. Every obstacle you push through increases your capacity to achieve. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You're stronger, you're wiser, you're more capable. And tomorrow, you'll be even stronger, even wiser, even more capable. But only if you refuse to give up today. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. There will be days when you want to throw in the towel, days when the voice of doubt is louder than the voice of determination. On those days, I want you to remember this. Your dreams are counting on you. Your future self is counting on you. The world is counting on you because you have something unique to offer. You have a light that only you can shine. And if you give up, that light goes out and the world becomes a little darker. So I'm calling on you to keep that light burning, to keep pushing, keep striving, keep fighting. Not just for yourself, but for all the lives you'll touch, all the people you'll inspire, all the change you'll create in this world. Remember, the greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So fall if you must, stumble if you have to, but always, always get back up, because that's what champions do. That's what world changers do. That's what you do. And let me tell you something else. Giving up doesn't just rob you of your dreams, it robs you of your growth. It robs you of the person you're meant to become. Because it's in the struggle that we find our strength. It's in the challenge that we discover our capabilities. It's in the moments when we want to give up, but choose to keep going, that we truly become who we're meant to be. So embrace the struggle. Welcome the challenge. See every obstacle as an opportunity to prove to yourself just how strong you really are. Because you are stronger than you know. You are more resilient than you believe. You have greatness within you, waiting to be unleashed. And that greatness, it's not unleashed on the easy days. It's unleashed on the hard days. The days when everything seems to be going wrong. The days when giving up seems like the only option. Those are the days that define you. Those are the days when champions are made. So I want you to make a promise to yourself right now. Promise that no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you fall, no matter how impossible the odds may seem, you will not give up. Say it with me. I cannot give up. Because here's the truth. The only way you can truly fail is if you give up. Everything else is just a learning experience. Everything else is just part of the journey. Everything else is just making you stronger, wiser, better. Years from now, when you've achieved your dreams, when you've become the person you've always known you could be, you'll look back on these moments, the moments when you wanted to give up but didn't. And you'll realize those were the moments that made you. Those were the moments that defined you. Those were the moments when you became unstoppable. So hear me now, believe me now, internalize this truth. You have everything you need within you to achieve your dreams. You have the strength to overcome any obstacle. You have the resilience to bounce back from any setback. You have the power to create the life you've always wanted. But you have to be willing to declare with every fiber of your being, in the face of every challenge, every setback, every moment of doubt, I cannot give up. So go out there and show the world what you're made of. Go out there and make your dreams a reality. Go out there and become the person you've always known you could be, because you are unstoppable. You are unbreakable. You are the one who cannot, will not give up. Now go and conquer your dreams. Go and change the world. Go and show everyone what it truly means to say, I cannot give up. Your journey starts now. Your legacy begins today. Your victory is waiting. All you have to do is refuse to give up. Now go out there and make it happen.